Hello and welcome to Let's Play Minecraft Feed the Beast with me, Mr. Muckluckable. Hello. Oh, it's been a bit of a while since the last episode of this. I'm sorry. I might explain why later on, but hey, we're in the library and I've actually done, well, I spent last night basically, quite a few hours last night, doing little odds and ends around the world, trying to get it finished, just so I have something to show you. No, they're not dark. Just so I have something to show you for this episode. And I do, which is good. So, here's the library. Still no windows, but it's now got a roof. I spent ages on this roof because I'm not really sure about it, to be honest. When you're showing off roofs, it's always good to have a jetpack. Actually, we might do something about that in today's episode. If not, soon. I do want to start upgrading to some better gear because we now have, boom, 20 stacks of UU matter. 20! And we're still stuck with the crappy old electric jetpack. We could be getting, well, yeah, one of these ones. An advanced electric jetpack. Look at that. That's what we need. Or even, oh, that's the same thing, just not charged. So yeah, we could get one of these. They look pretty cool. Oh, and also I should probably say, if my voice is sounding particularly different, it's because it's the morning. I haven't long been up, and my voice, you know, everyone has a morning voice. This is my morning voice. It's sexy. Oh, it's getting night time. Okay, so yeah, I have a lot to show you. I don't want to just have this as a whole tour episode, though. I do want to try and do a couple of little things here and there. Oi. Oi, come on now. There we go. But yeah, so the library is almost done. I have had to change some plans, unfortunately. If you remember the whole thing with, get down there, with using the different coloured wired cables, you know, the different coloured cables, and having certain sections of the books pop out to give you different levels of enchanting, well, I've scrapped that idea. I've scrapped it because I was thinking about it, and I scrapped it for two main reasons. Firstly, it's going to be very difficult to set up here, not much room, and the annoying thing with those cables was, if you remember, I took it down now, but if you remember, the lever has to connect straight to the wire, so it can't go through a block, which means you'd have to have a hole here, and it would look really ugly, because you'd have to have the lever there, and then it goes straight on, so you'd be able to see all the wiring behind it, which I really don't like. I don't like that. And B, probably more important as well, is that, well, when am I ever going to need to use smaller levels, really? Especially now we've got our lovely turtles killing those skeletons all the time, giving us tons and tons and tons of XP. When are we really going to need anything less than a level 30? That's what I thought. So instead, it's now just this. A little pressure plate. We come up, so do. Bam. Then you enchant. So when you're done, it steps off. I'll quickly show you. So obviously there's a pressure pad there. Then it goes down to under that one. And it just goes all the way around. Up here. Up through there. Yep, up through that hole there. And then just connects to all the pistons like so. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. At least then I know where the very end of the library is going to be. This here is going to be the back wall. So it's going to be a very, very long thing. I did not think it would be this long, but yeah. Oh yeah, the roof. So the roof. I was looking at pictures of the actual Trinity College Dublin thing, and it has quite a dark roof. It's darker than the rest of the building. So I tried basalt, but it was too dark, and it looked ugly. So I just went with this. Just more of the same. I think it's nice. I think that little bit breaks it up quite nicely. We are still going to add more detail to the outside at some point. Maybe like a little thing there as well. A little pattern or symbol or something. Maybe one of the enchanting symbols. Joe, you know they all have weird symbols. It's from some weird language to do with a sci-fi thing that Notch used. But all of... Maybe a couple of these things. Maybe we could spell out Joe with them. That'd be cool. Maybe. Oh, yep, give me that. That's loud. And I actually forgot to put more of these tables in, but oh well. More of these tables. And also the heads. But apart from that, we're pretty much done. Oh, and of course the big window, which I'm still trying to work out how to do. I'm a bit worried because I really wanted to use stained glass windows. But you need bees. You need bees to do this because you need propolis. Propolis. However you pronounce that. Who cares? But you need that stuff. So, yeah. Okay, well there's that. Other minor things, quickly. What do? I fixed this storage room. It finally doesn't have these ugly windows that show the back of the barrels. I've just filled it up with some stuff to make it look vaguely interesting, and I've done it around the whole side, so the whole thing is now finished. Huzzah! Huzzah! This side was probably the worst. It was completely unfinished. It had cobble for some of it, then it switched to stone. So there you go. There's that. Quite like it. Nice. Inside, I've put these on just because I'm always so terrified of a creeper coming in while I'm doing something and blowing up. And if he blows up the wrong barrel, then I'm going to lose a lot of stuff. So these obsidian pressure plates even, they only allow players. They only detect players, not mobs. So that's that. Not really much change in here. Added some walls here. And then put some crafting tables just in the floor. Very nice. And I did the same on this back wall here for mobs. So this is a block and a half, so they can't jump over. Spiders can still get in, but we don't have explosive spiders in this game, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, and Starmucks. Oh boy. This is the problem with doing morning recordings. My morning voice is a little bit croaky. Starmucks, I guess we better get onto that. I've done a bit of work on Starmucks. Obviously build up the walls a little bit. Added this type of awning. I used the lecterns. Is it a lectern? I think that's what they're called. As an awning, which I think is quite a cool idea because it has that slant to it. I did try some people's suggestions. You know, we've got a piston at the table. I'm not sure I like that though. I do see where you're coming from there, but I don't like this dip here. So I just tried it over here with normal wood, and I prefer this. This is like a little corner bit, little seating area, nice plant. This, I don't know what this is, but it really does look nice. I like this. It looks like a little barrel. It looks like a little pot plant. So that's why I used it. Got paintings on the wall. Someone said to use paintings. Indeed, that will look nice. Not much has changed over here. I added a couple of coffee cups. Oh, which reminds me. Can I put these on here? I think I can. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, oh, and did the floor. Upstairs, I just carried it on a little bit. And I did the toilet. I actually thought, why not make the toilet? It's quite small. So here we go. Ta-da! At the moment, we have only got a men's toilet, which doesn't really add up because I'm not a man. But that doesn't matter. So what do we have? We have a little sink here. I really couldn't think of a good way to use a mirror. I even made one of these things because I typed in mirror, and one of the items was reflective mirror. I was thinking, oh, that's perfect. Here we are. This thing. I was like, oh yes. Does that actually like reflect? That would be amazing. So I came over here. I was like, do. This is gonna look so cool. I pull it down. It's one of these ones. It's one of these mirrors which you use to. I don't know what they are. It's really weird. You like point them, or they point by themselves automatically to a certain block, and the power of the light gives energy. Or something like that anyway. So there's the sink, that will do. It's fine. We've got a little urinal here, you know. Whatever. And a little cubicle for a toilet. I quite like this door. We're going to use this door again in a second. But open it up. There's your toilet. Someone said use a hopper as a toilet instead of a cauldron. Good idea. The cauldron makes for a good sink. Hopper makes for a great toilet. So, yeah, well done. Well done for that suggestion, thank you. Trapdoor on top. Oh, and something inside the toilet as well. Just for that added realism. It's a bit crude. So there's that. I actually wanted to put a lamp in this, okay, but I made the wrong lamp. I made this lamp, okay. I actually wanted to make This one, the inverted white cage lamp. I just made the normal white cage, because obviously inverted, it will be on automatically. So, what I actually want to do today, just to make a little thing, just a little detour, but it's still related, is, plus you get bogged down. If you stay on this for too long, you do get bogged down. I want to make one of these things. Let's have a look at it. It's an uncrafting table. So you get 8 crafting tables and a maze map focus, which, if you remember, we got from our little Twilight Forest exploits at some point. Can't exactly remember when, but we did. So let's go get one. Now, these things I think, there we go, got 4 of them. These things I think are really quite cool. Basically, like it sounds, you can uncraft items. You can get them back to their base objects. Oh, it's the things down there. I wonder what that noise was then. It's the jars. So say if you made something incorrectly or you just don't want to use it anymore, I think if you spend XP, you can break them back down again, which does sound pretty cool. So let's see. Let's get a lot of wood. Haha. 8 times 4. I don't know what that is. Definitely not 20. I probably have loads and loads and loads of crafting tables anyway, but there you go, there's some more. Someone said, why don't you make a crafting table building factory? Good idea. It just spits out crafting tables at you when you need one. So pop that in there and that in there. Haha, uncrafting table. Okay, let's just go near the skeleton grinder for this, because I think we're going to need quite a few levels. So I never actually used one of these before. Let's go for it. So we put that in. We want to uncraft this lamp into these things. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Tell me how. Does that say 9? It does say 9, doesn't it? That's a really. It's got like a shadow, I think. Okay. So let's go get 9. Okay. Let's go get 9 levels. We should have some in the jars already. There we go. Man, I love those things so much. Put that back in. 9 levels, do it. Oh, cool. Look at that. Let me get our stuff back. That is really good. And then, can this be used as a normal craft bench? It sure can. I think the problem I did was that's supposed to be a torch, not a redstone dust. So if I do that, and I do that, and I do that, and I do that. Inverted. Ha ha ha. That is really cool. I like that thing. Because you always make things by accident, don't you? So that's quite nice. Let's go to sleep quickly. The mob's on. Yeah, they are. I have been doing some creative testing as well, just to try and get the machinery a bit better in terms of the Starmucks machinery for the coffee. I think I've worked out a way. I think I have. I don't know. It uses retrievers and stuff now. It's just getting more and more complicated, to be honest. But hey ho, what needs to be done needs to be done. Just gonna head back this way to the old abandoned house. Basically, I've got to grab a advanced alloy. Man, there's some good stuff in here. Well, maybe not. These managers are quite expensive. TNT cart, empty casing. Oh, in here. Look at this stuff. Woo! Nice. Did I scavenge the whole place? I sure did. Okay. So I want to make another one of those doors because they look very industrial, those doors. I mean, I used that one in the toilet because it looked a bit like a cubicle door, apart from the slot, which would be a little bit creepy. But they're much better than iron doors or wooden doors because they actually, well, iron doors and wooden doors look a bit like, they look too family, in my opinion. Family? You know, home. They look more like a home door. So we're going to make some reinforced stone, just stone around an advanced alloy, make it into a door shape. There we go, we've got a reinforced door. I think you actually use these for nuclear stuff. Nuclear, you know what I mean, reactors. You need it, otherwise it might implode or something. So in here we're going to put the lamp. Lovely. Good. This is coming together. It is coming together very slowly. The paintings are a very good idea though. Very good. What am I doing with this? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm taking it to the my memory. I'm taking it to this room, this building. You matter. I did do a little bit here. You know, now it's got some glass here to protect all the machinery. Let's go have a little door there. And we should probably put a lever. Come on now, cobble. Come on, one piece of cobble. Don't let me down. Anywhere. In here. No. Oh. What about in here? Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Man, just to get a lever. I have been experiencing a little bit of problems with this world now, though. I just made a backup of it, and I realised that it's now coming up to about... Oh, it's Silk Touch. That's no good. It's now coming up to about 300 megabytes in size, this world. And I don't know what... It's making my computer a little bit louder. I know that. It is making it in terms of fans. So if you can hear the fans and stuff, I am sorry about that, but I suppose there is quite a lot of stuff going on in this world now. It's getting quite big. And that's the problem with FTB, is that these worlds can just get so massive with little things added onto them. So hopefully it's not too much of an issue. It's not lagging or anything too much. Still fine in terms of frames. But yeah, just sort of point out that if that's why there's a little bit more background noise, it's because of the stupid fan. Damn thing. So I did want to carry on working a little bit on Starmucks today, but I'm going to quickly go check the time, see how much we have left. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, and we're back. So we still have a few minutes left. You know, quite a few minutes. So we're going to carry on with Starmucks, sorry. Just do little things to it. And I thought I'd just explain. There's not been a few videos for a few days. I had a friend come over. He moved when we all went to university, unfortunately. He moved away, so don't get seen it often. So he came down for a visit over the weekend and all that. So that's probably why. Well, not probably. That's definitely why. Why am I saying probably? That is why there have been no videos. Because, you know, got to make use of the time. So that does suck. I do like having some consistency with uploads, you know, every 2 days at least, or every 3 days at least. But that, as well as the fact that there are a few technical issues with the Splinter Cell videos, audio-wise. Oh, it's annoying because it's such a fun game to play, and it's really nice to play it with Honest Tom 23. It's just the means to do it, the means to record with him were so annoying. I had to use a really annoying program that just likes to break on me all the time. Called Camtasia, if you heard of it, if you know about it. That's probably too small actually. So yeah, that didn't record some of the audio some of the time. Or it didn't record his audio and only recorded mine, so it's just me talking to myself basically. Yeah, it's silly. So I have to fix that as well, or I can't fix it, but I have to work out what I'm going to do. Anyway, that probably needs a door, doesn't it? That one probably would have an iron door, thinking about it, because, like, you know, toilet doors usually... Oh no, that would look weird. Let's just stick with a normal wooden door. But I was going to say, during these few days where we've been doing stuff together, getting stuff done, we played, you know, we went to play some football and play some tennis and stuff like that. You know, just general stuff, enjoying the weather. We've been having some quite nice weather, England at the moment. So, been outside. On Tuesday, we thought, let's go play some tennis. It was quite late. I mean, it must have been about 8 o'clock, but it doesn't start getting dark until about 10 at the moment, because it's summer. So we thought, let's go play tennis for just a couple of hours, hour and a half, just to go before he goes, because this was the last day before he went. It was far too hot and far too sticky, really. But we went to the tennis courts. They were all all being used, unfortunately. So we had to go to some different ones, some different tennis courts that we don't usually go to them. I was not used to it, so it's weird. It's a new place, don't like it. And then it just gets worse the day, because then the Hornets arrived. Oh God, it's a horror. It's a horror bringing it back up. But we started playing. I was really bad. For some reason, I'm just naturally bad anyway. But yeah, so we were playing tennis. I was sucking. We were playing some little short games. There were 5 of us there. And then someone hears a little bzzz go whizzing past their head. And we're like, oh, that's alright. It must just be like a little gnat or something. You know, it's quite late now. The moths are going to start getting out, attracted to the light or something. And then it happens again. It's like zip, right past the ear. And this time we see what it is, and it's this big black blob flying past us, and it is terrifying. It's a hornet, right? And if you don't, well, you must know what a hornet is, but they're like wasps, but they're bigger, and they're more evil, and they're horrible things, and I hate them. You can go in there. So we were getting tormented by hornets, but it gets worse. It wasn't just like that. It eventually stopped us playing tennis, because as I've mentioned before, I have a little bit of a phobia of bees and wasps and flying things that can sting you. I don't like them. I do legitimately get stressed out by them. I just don't like it. So I was not having the greatest of time. I could not concentrate on playing tennis, that's for sure. Oh, that's not right. That's not going to look good. So we were thinking, well, should we just go? Because this hornet keeps on bothering us, and we can go play football maybe instead. This sounds so sad now, saying it back. But yeah, so we thought, yeah, let's just do that. Let's just go. Because one of us then thought it would be a good idea to try and whack the hornet with his tennis racket and make it even more angry. And like you heard this little crunch as he whacked it, and like, oh well, at least it's dead now. No, it wasn't dead. Oh, that's a different colour. Oh, so we're right. Let's just go. So we all went for one of my friend's drives. So we went for the car, and the hornet followed us. It was chasing us. It was chasing us down the road into the car, and this is where it turns into a legitimate zombie film. It was like a zombie film because we had all our tennis rackets, all our coats, all our bags with us. So we were like, get in the car! So we threw all our rackets in. We threw all our bags in. It was a mess. It's not the biggest of cars. It's not like a Mini, but it's not much bigger. So it all crammed in there. And this hornet, there must have been about 2 or 3. These hornets were like up against the window, whacking against the window at us. It was horrifying. And we're like, this can't be happening. And then, like one of the big cliches that happens, like someone leaves something behind. It's like, we have to get out of the car again. We've left a racket behind. So this guy, one of my friends, runs out the door, goes to grab his racket, which was on the floor. Meanwhile, one of the hornets has realised that we've opened the door and is heading round that side with the open door. Imagine if one of these big, massive black hornets got in the car with us. I don't know what I would have done. I do not know what I would have done. But we were all yelling and screaming like little girls. So he has to go get his racket. It hits him on the back of the neck. Doesn't sting him, but it hits him on the back of the neck as he goes to get his racket. I'm kind of blocking the door so it doesn't get in. We nearly bloody crush his arm in a door as we had to close it back. It was horrible. It was hot. It was sweaty, and we were being chased by hornets. It was funny though. Looking back, it's funny. But yeah, I do not want to ever do that again. My God, worst night of my life. Oh, I don't know why. We don't know why they were like attracted to us in the first place. Probably something to do with maybe the colour of the tennis balls. They are bright yellow. Maybe they were attracted to that. Not there. That doesn't make any sense at all. I do want to have some beams in here though. I don't know where. Should we try and get a villager in here as well? Let's try and get a villager in. This actually works out quite well because this is what you do. You order it here, then they give you it here. So yeah, that's good. Get a trapdoor there. We have to make sure it doesn't get out though. How are we going to do that? So I'd like him to walk around this little bit. I wonder if you just did this. Can he? Because he can't jump over that, and it's not that much of a difference. That might work actually. Let's just quickly do that. And that was the night then that we nearly died from a hornet attack. And that's why I had to recover. I could not record. I was too busy. I had to go to a therapist for that. Not really, but I could have. It was that scary. Let's see then, how are we going to do this? This might be a little bit too thick. No, it's fine. Let's do it for the log as well. No, it's that. Is it this size or is it that size? I don't know. Now it looks a little bit weird because it doesn't quite tile very well. Doesn't matter. So he can't jump over that, I hope. Can't jump over here. He could jump over that one. Excellent. And let's put one on there as well. Cool. Okay, if we get a trapdoor... Do I have a trapdoor? No. Okay. Obviously we're going to use gravity gun. Lots of people suggested that. Yep, indeed. I'm not going to try and use a minecart or something to transport him. That would just be silly. Do I have a trapdoor? I don't think I do. Okay. Fine. I do have one actually, because I bet I do. I bet one's in here. There you go. Oh, we have too much stuff. You go back in there. You're a tool. So, villager, didn't we? I think we picked the blacksmith because he has a dark apron, like a barista. So you are coming with me. You're going to leave this horrible little... It's basically a prison for them now. And they've all died as well. It was you, wasn't it? Oh, no. I hear a skeleton. Is he under there? What are you doing? Don't go in there. Oh, you idiot. Get out. Don't all go in there. There you go, get out. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Duh. Get out, I say. Let's block that up. So, I think I need to make sure that there's not a dark spot in there then, because they must have died somehow. Where have you gone, blacksmith? It's you, isn't it? You are coming with me, good sir. Or is it the red one? No, that's like the churchy guy. Come on, villager. Whee! He's having the time of his life here. If my jetpack runs out, this is not going to end well. Come on. You have now got a job. Well done. You're going to start earning a wage. Not really. You're my slave. And before you get out, quickly. Can't put it on there. Can't put it on there. Damn, he will jump over that. Unless... oh, damn. I'll do something like this. Oh, I put my saw away. No. Oh, we just put a block there just to see them in. If we do that, not that. Do that. Can't get out now, can he? Oh, he can't jump anywhere. There's a block above him. Duh. Ha ha. Don't try and get out. Nah, I just know what you're doing. You may not like this job. You may have to serve really annoying, pretentious, arrogant people with their coffees. But tough. This is where you're going to work. Let's give you some light here in case a zombie spawns. In fact, could a zombie hit him through here? They probably could. We'll see how it goes. But there we go. Starbucks. Oh, every time. Starmucks now has employees. Could you actually come to the right counter, please? I want a coffee. Oi. Oh, they're so rude. Yeah, you over there. You're just going to stay there, aren't you? Fine. Well, I didn't actually do much here. I put a table in. I was too busy yelling about hornets. But it's looking alright. And I am getting things done. See, I said I would, and I am. It just takes time. So, and then we can start on the canal, and maybe a potion room I've been wanting to do for quite a while now as well. But we are going to end off there for now. So until next time, thank you for watching, and goodbye.